Happy Halloween, everybody. I know it's not a Halloween game. It really isn't a Halloween game, but it is a spooky game, and I think that Halloween is more than just, you know, horror movies. I think it's also about just spooky games, and this is definitely one of them. This is BEV, by the way. A little bit based off of Sophia Lillis' character in Stephen King's It. A little bit. Let's read this. Handwritten scroll, seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. I have not played Bloodborne in about a year. It's really weird for me not to have played in a year, because before that I would play non-stop. This isn't gonna be a full playthrough on the channel, but if it was, it would be my 20th full playthrough of this game, and that's not bragging, because like after a while this game just, you know, it becomes like, you know, second nature, just like any game does when you play it a numerous amount of times. But yeah, I wanted to play some kind of Halloween themed games over the next while, and I think that starting off with this one is a pretty good idea. I won't be playing full playthroughs, of course, just like one episode things, but I really like this. So we're not gonna fight this thing because we don't have a death wish. We're gonna come back though. We're gonna come back and fight it. When Bloodborne originally came out, I don't think I've ever been as excited for a video game as I was for Bloodborne before that. Like, before that, like, I was just, you know, I never really... How do I explain? I liked video games, I love video games, like, but I was never really, like, sitting there waiting for the video game to come out. It was never, like, a thing that I was constantly just, like, sitting there grinding my teeth waiting for this game. And then this was, like, the first one that I did that. And it was probably because, like, I wasn't as up on video game like journalism, like I didn't read anybody, I didn't watch any YouTube videos. There is the cleric beast. I didn't watch any like YouTube videos, or like I didn't watch any news videos. I didn't even have the internet really prior to 2013. That's because I don't know, like, it's my house had internet. I was just like one of those like hipster kids that was like, I don't need the internet, I'm just gonna keep going about my life without the internet. And then I got it back in, then I started using it in like late 2013, and then I started to watch people talk about video games, and then that's when I was like, okay, now I can actually know when games are coming out. I can watch trailers online for video games. I don't have to buy magazines to find out when games are coming out. Like, I think with me with video games, I would just like go down to the store, go down to like GameStop or Extravision. Like, I love the Tekken series more than life itself. I went down into Extravision and saw Tekken 6 on the shelf, and I was like, oh my god, Tekken 6 came out! I was just playing Tekken 5 on my PSP. And, oh doggy, I had a good time. Okay, so we're gonna pick the most overpowered weapon in the history of Soulsborne, which is this. We're also gonna take the Hunter Pistol because we're not maniacs. And then we're going to take this bell because, this notebook, I mean, bell, the bell comes later. We're also going to take this because I don't like the idea of those guys just waiting up there. Let's take a closer look at Bev, actually. I think I did a good job. Like, it's impossible to make any singular character in this game, male or female, look good. There is the doll. One of the best characters in the game. In terms of like people who level you up, there's the Maiden in Black, who's the best, will always be the best. There's the doll, and then there's the Emerald Herald, and then there's the, Jesus Christ, the Dark Souls 3. No offense, I love Dark Souls 3. Again, I love Dark Souls 3 so much. But like I can't for the life of me remember what her name was. What was it? Something that was like the handmaid. I don't know. She was cool though. She had a cool design. Kind of resembled the Emerald Herald in a way. Saw Cleaver. This is one of the few games that you can be overpowered with the first weapon that you get. One of the few games in like in the Souls series, I guess. The only other one I can think of is like the scimitar, which is really good. Like if you have a scimitar in Dark Souls 2, you're doing okay. You're gonna be fine for the rest of the game. But yeah, look at these vibes, spooky vibes. But yeah, when I should finish the thought that I had earlier. When Bloodborne came out, I was really excited because I'd been following the like news and following like the stuff around it, and instantly became in love with it. You know, before that I just read magazines. I read magazines all the time about video games, and like the thing is, like, how do I explain it without sounding like an idiot? I never really like took notice of like the release dates. They would just be like, oh, Tekken 6 is coming out soon, and then like, or something, or Tekken 6 will be coming out in this day, and then I'd forget about it and go down into the shop and be like, oh look, it's there. But enough about that. Man, this game is beautiful. Right, this game is really, really pretty. And I think it's always been pretty. I think that people give it a bad rap. The people who say it's not pretty. Let's try and parry. I haven't done it in a year. Oh, first try. I do not look like an idiot now. If anyone's wondering why Bev, Beverly was like the best character in it. No, maybe not the best. I think one of the best characters in it in the original miniseries. Great in the book, I've heard. I haven't read the book in full. And also in the movie, Bev is the best character again. Apart from maybe Trashmouth, Richie Tozier. If you guys have seen it, let me know. I really, really liked it. I actually think it's probably gonna be my favorite movie of the year. Okay, so how are you guys feeling at Halloween? It's like I'm doing a stand-up show. Hey, how are you guys doing? You come here often? It doesn't open from this side. That's the shortcut for later. This feels very weird. Because we have all this stuff, this imagery here. Let's talk to this dude. No, we don't got time. I'll talk to you later, okay? See ya. I remember one of the earliest things I like talked about to my friends was like, you know, you have to like go in the footsteps and like just listen to the footsteps for a second. That sounds so good. Really sets the tone. I think this is very— oh, what you doing? I really do think this is a very good Halloween game. You can pass a lot of games off as being Halloween feeling type of games, I guess, just not Halloween games. This is a guy with a wooden plank. The wooden plank, I am so sure, was added to this game to tell people to shut up about not having shields in this game. Of course, they added shields. There is shields in the game, but like, they're not good, you know? They're not great, I should say. But like, I think they were actually like, that the wooden plank shield was a joke, and I don't have any authority to say that. I've never met Miyazaki. I've never met Hidetaka. But I know that there's people who have met him, like a German spy who was fantastic. Who's the best. Okay, 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 this is gonna take a while to get used to. This is a parrying, this guy here. What is happening here? This guy here is like a training, is a training like montage, not montage, training like thing for parrying. Okay, so I didn't get it there either. Oh my god, I have to get this right. I'm not leaving till I get this right. What are you doing? You should not have that reach. Oh yeah, go back to your home because you're scared of Bev. We're all afraid of Bev. Come on. Oh my god, what'd I do? Okay, that worked. But like, still, I have to get better at the... Like, I'm gonna regain my health, but I don't want to risk. Hey guys, it's Calvin from the menu. Someone knocked on my door and I was like, okay, I did this like really silly thing where I tried to pause the game and I remembered in my head, I was like, what am I doing? You have to like exit out of the whole entire game to get back into it. Which I like. I always loved about that, but the Souls series. I've played a lot of the Souls series. Again, like, I feel like it's not bragging to say how many times you played a game, and with Dark Souls 1, I think it's probably 40 plus. Only because, like, after a while, I got to the point where I was, like, able to beat that game. Oh, shit. No, no, don't kill me. I got the parry, but again, I'm not getting it exactly right. Yeah, because after a while, you can beat that game in, like, 6 hours. Come on, jump at me, man. Perfect. I think Dark Souls 2 is probably more than I played Dark Souls 1, because Dark Souls 2, I don't know what it was about Dark Souls 2, but I loved creating PvP characters. Come on, man, I need to kill you before I move on. Come on, do it. Shit. Whoa, whoa, come on. That's actually, I had never seen that. I actually have not seen that move. I do not have any health. This is bad. At least I'm gonna get health from this guy now. I'm very rusty. I'm very, very rusty. A gemstone, what? Like any other day, a gemstone would have been fantastic. Any other day I would have loved a gemstone. But this is not that day. I actually got like a really, not a bad reputation, but I got like a reputation in my college, for like, liking Souls a little bit too much. I had to like, I toned it down a bit, but like, I love the series a lot. You could, originally with this game, you could jump up here, climb along this way here, get behind the wagon, and climb over the fence, and get into a really late game area and collect a bunch of souls and collect a bunch of weapons. I used it to get the right to Plash one time, like really early. Okay, let's head on with the game. And like it can get so annoying, you know, when like, cause for like a 2-year period, like everyone would not shut up about the Souls series, and I was probably one of them. And like there was you know, there were so many games doing so many amazing things, and like it's gotten to the point where it's boiling point. A while ago it was like, okay, yeah, okay, we get it, you like Souls, and I love Souls myself, but like it was like, it got a bit much, and like I think the boiling point was definitely when Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy released. And then like everyone was like, oh yeah, this is just like Dark Souls, and it's like, oh my. And like then I think someone said about Cuphead as well, which was like, oh, like it's like Cuphead's great, and like and Crash is even better in my opinion. But this whole like silly thing of like comparing things to Souls just to get a few clicks is just so, it's like, and I don't usually get angry about stuff like that, but like it doesn't make me angry. I just think it's really silly. Because there's games out there that genuinely try to be like Souls because they like Souls a lot, and then there's games out there that are like, that came out like years before Dark Souls was even an idea, and that's Crash. Like, Crash has become Dark Souls. It's like, where's your evidence? I have to be really careful here, because if I can get pretty fucked up here. Actually, a really cool thing that like some people actually like to do is that if you don't stop the mob from walking up there like I did earlier, you know, when we found those guys there, what would actually happen with the mob? Stop it, Dad. What happened with the mob would be they would come up here and like surround this whole area, and it would be way more difficult to like fight all these guys. There's actually a really funny story that it's already told. It was already told before many times, but like. There was this guy who was doing the guide. I don't know if you guys know him. His name is Epic Name Bro. He was doing the guide for Bloodborne, and he went through this whole area in his first try and didn't die. And apparently, the director of Bloodborne was like was really upset that he didn't die, which gives you probably an indication of like, oh shit, which gives you an indication of how much of a masochist he is. But like, the Soul series is great, but it's not my favorite. It's never gonna be my favorite, I'd say. Persona 5 is probably my favorite, you know, JRPG. Shadow of the Colossus is my favorite game of all time. You know, there's there's a few games probably before it. I think, like, it depends on the day, but Resident Evil 1 might become before it as well. But it depends on the day. How do you guys feel about Souls, by the way? I know a lot of people hate it, a lot of people love it. I think it takes a lot of influence from Zelda. I really do, and I think that's why it fits on this channel very well. You know, the dungeons, the bosses, like you can like, it's not exactly like a dungeon, but you could say like each area like this that has a boss at the end is like a dungeon. You know what I mean? In a way. I love that. Oh, here comes the crows. The crows. These guys are actually horrible. Like, I actually hate them a lot. We get some pebbles from them though. Pebbles become useful. Pebbles become actually useful. I think, yeah, so I've played Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 a lot, but I think the games that I've like not played as much is probably Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, and Demon Souls. Demon Souls is just one of those games that like you can't Like you can't, I feel like you can't play like countless times like over and over again because it doesn't have that like fluidity that the other games have. It doesn't have like this like quick succession. Oh, you kill this boss, now go. In Demon's Souls, if you kill a boss, it's kind of like, you know, well done, regroup for 3 days and come back to us. And with Dark Souls 3, I just felt, I love that game. I love Dark Souls 3. Before anyone says I don't like Dark Souls 3, I think I've said it so many times. You can see a playthrough of it on my channel where I like praise the shit out of it. But like, I don't know, I just can't replay it as much as I've replayed the other games for some reason. Maybe I will eventually, but I don't know. Like, replaying Dark Souls 1 right now would be fun because like, there's so many different things you can do. Same with, and there's so many different ways you can take it, and same with Dark Souls 2 even. Dark Souls 2 has so much, like in the first part of the game, the last part of the game becomes very like, linear, which it kind of makes sense, I guess. It kind of had to be like that. Oh, it's a doggy. But like the first part of Dark Souls 2, they give you so much choice. Like so much. Oh, is this another doggy? I gotta kill this dog before it kills me. I actually beat Yakuza Kiwami today as well, which is great. Oh, shit. Bev is not happy. I remember the first time I played this game, I was so scared to like even go near these guys. And then like after like, I don't know, after a while it just became like this like routine thing. Ah, Jesus. It comes routine, but I love this game. Again, I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. If I actually had to ask a question to you guys about Dark Souls or Bloodborne in general, like, what would be, to you, what would be like the best out of the entire like Soulsborne series? For me, it's like, it's a toss-up between Demon's Souls, Dark Souls 2. And I think they're very similar in a lot of ways. Okay, so those guys are really OP. They become really weak later on in the game, though. So you can just go down here and get some items. Hey guys, this is Calvin, and we're doing another walkthrough today. And today we're going to be picking up these items. I've done a walkthrough before. I've done a Dark Souls 3 walkthrough, so I can't really say much. Walkthroughs are fun to watch. Especially when someone knows what they're doing, it's really fun to watch. Best walkthroughs in Souls, probably Trace. I don't know if you've seen Trace, Let's Play Dark Souls HD. Okay, so this is tough. This is tough here because we're gonna have to make numerous decisions here. And we're gonna have to go in numerous areas. You have to go back and forth, back and forth. There's gonna be a few items that I want to get here. I want to fight a boss in this video at least, and I think we can. I think we might fight. I think we might be able to fight. What's his face? That was a really good jump. We might be able to fight Father Gascoigne. Give me that health back. Yeah, I think we'll be able to fight Father Gascoigne if I hurry it up a bit. Father Gascoigne is a really cool boss. A boss that like didn't give me much trouble first. But like, and then after you find out the secret to beating him, he is one of the easiest bosses in the whole game. Watch me say that and get trashed by him in just a bit. This guy has more health, by the way. If they have no shirt on for some reason, they have more health. Oh shit. Right there. Oh, and they do more damage. They do more damage. And I'm not gonna wait to give him another chance. Just gonna kill him. Okay. There's lots of stuff I can collect down here, and I probably should. Or I could just head for the hills. I think right here is I don't know what this is. I think it's a bloodstone shard, which could be really useful. But then again, it might not be. Let's check. And also, like, you can get a vantage point at our first ever cool outfit in the game. Look at that rat. Is it? Wait, I don't think I've ever seen a rat that naked. Has the like? Yeah, I don't think I have. Has the hair not like? Has the hair not developed on its body, like, in-game? Oh, yeah, no, it hasn't. It has it not? No, I think they wanted that. So if you go down here, you can get a madman's knowledge, but I don't need that right now, for sure. It took a bit to get used to, but, like, I think I'm... Oh, shit! Just as soon as I say that. It took a bit to get used to, but, I'm getting trashed. That feel fun. Also, like, a lot of people say you shouldn't rely on parrying too much, which I agree, but, like, at the same time, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Bloodstone Shard. Oh, really, really, really good. Really, really fun. Really, really fun to get. Here we go. We're not going to cover it, even though it's, like, really, a really good idea to cover up the face. We're not going to do that. Because Bev has cool hair. You can drop down to here. I never got why they put this here. I was really, I don't know, maybe like, I'm not a game designer, but like, maybe it was just to be fair, to be like, yeah, these guys will wake up, but I would have thought it would have been like way cooler to like, not, like to not say when they're gonna wake up or whatever, like, so you'd go into a pile of these guys and like get effed up by them. And in turn, learn a lesson. You can also just, like, it doesn't, you know, it's not all fire. I shouldn't be doing a walkthrough here, I'm just having fun. This is definitely not a walkthrough. There's lots of items I still have to collect here. And, like, if I ever did it for a full playthrough, I would be collecting more items. Like, there's a weapon up there, there's also a Bloodstone Shard up there that's pretty useful to get. But right now I'm just thinking about one thing. And that's trying to get the item that I want to show how to beat. Like, a lot of people, everyone knows about it, but I just think it's fun to get. So many items I'm missing, and like, I would not do this in my typical playthrough. Shoot. You cannot, like, he's like really unaware, by the way, as well, so I could have just gone up behind him. How is that not a parry? Oh shit, oh god. That's one though. You can really manipulate the parry though in this, which I always loved. Look how much cooler that outfit looks. I'm glad there's like unisex outfits as well in this game, for both male and female, because like in Demon Souls, I love Demon Souls more than life. No, I don't love it more than life itself. If you ask me to choose life or Demon Souls, I choose life. Hey.
From the hunt, and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared. Really? Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box. It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs. And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mom's so silly when I'm off without it.
I'll find your mother. One of the things I found funny about the character creation is I could not for the life of me make Bev happy. I was trying to make her mouth smile and I could not do anything. I wouldn't be happy either going into this world, to be honest. But yeah, in Demon Souls, they would have this thing where you can only wear armor, certain armors, if you're a male or female, which I hated. And it's not because it's like, let everyone wear the same armor, dude, everyone's equal. It's not that. Like, even though everyone is equal, it's not that. It's more just, like, the thing of, like, you create this awesome female character and you're really happy using her and you think your character's really awesome. And then all of a sudden, like, they say, oh, but you can't use this armor, but you can use this. And, like, it goes both ways. There's, like, female armor that's, like, really, really cool. Like, the female knight armor is the coolest in the game. Like this female starting knight armor. But like, as like if you pick a male, you have just this basic knight armor, which is not that good. Take a blood vial. I'll take anything really. I'll take that. Okay, I'm not gonna take the safe route. I'm gonna try and go down here and not get killed by this pig. Originally I thought this was a giant raccoon. But it's not. What a way to scare people though. What a cool way to scare people. So with the Saw Hunter badge, which means we can buy some items. Cold Blood Dew, which means we can like, it's like a soul, it's like using a soul. Man, I love this game so much. I love Halloween. Spooky vibes. Spooky fun. Spooky on the town. Spooky, spooky run. Oh my god, this is gonna be horrible. I'm gonna try it. It's probably not gonna work. Oh my god, you guys get me like a saving grace. I can just do this. It happens eventually. It's like, I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's whatever it is. But if you like, how do I say it? If he like hits it too close to himself, it's gonna hurt him really badly. F shortcuts. I think we can, I think we can, we're using the music box for sure. Because I don't have the, because I have an unupgraded weapon. And I don't think I have not fought this boss in a long time. I don't think it's been a year like I said. Hunter's Mark over there, we'll go and get that in a bit. I don't think it's been exactly a year, I think it's been a bit. Like, I think I played this a while back. I think the last time I played this was actually just right after the DLC came out. Which is, oh wow, that's a long time ago. I played a lot of Dark Souls since then, and a lot of Demon Souls. I think I've done like a couple of playthroughs of Dark Souls, but for some reason I just haven't gone back to this beautiful game. Oh, looks like there's clearly nobody in here. I mean, I can't see anyone.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
It was actually like really cool seeing an Irish character, regardless of like who it is or what it is or like what's trying to kill me. It was actually kind of really cool seeing an Irish character in the game. I don't know why. Oh, now he goes the double axe.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it seems to me it's enough to make a man sick.
Whew, I'm having a heart attack. If you play the music box, this happens. And you can just do this. It's actually pretty easy. And you have to wait for a second, wait for a second. Play the music box again. And of course he goes into a freaking corner, so I can't backstab him. And like, I think after a while it just won't work. Yeah. Molotovs work well on him, I think. Also fire paper if you have it, but I don't think you can get fire paper until the guy in the cathedral place. Jeez, that's loud. I'm probably gonna have to turn it down just for this part. Oh my god, that's loud. Come here, okay. I was actually so worried that I was gonna choke there. I was actually super worried. But I didn't. And that's okay. So now we can light this lamp. There's so much stuff I missed and so much stuff that's like vital not to play this game, but to have in this game. Like there's like bloodstone shards that I missed, which you should get a lot of them at the start of the game. There's like a bunch of madman's knowledge, which again, we have 4 now, but like it's really good to have more. Red jewel brooch, that's the girl's, the girl's whatever, the brooch. Yeah. It's good to have way more.